Good evening, everybody. It's Friday, May 17. I don't know what day it is. Who cares? It's Friday. Good evening. How are you? How's it going? Thanks for stopping by. Thanks for watching. Let's have a chat. This is Friday, and you know what that means? That's right. Ripped straight from the headlines of Forbes.com, the Forbes newsletters, Forbes magazine. It's Forbes Friday. So a lot of stuff's going on, and it's like I couldn't figure out what to talk about, so I'll talk about everything. So go ahead and pour yourself a drink. We're going to be here for the next 35 minutes. I'm kidding. 3 to 5 minutes. 3 to 5 minutes. So first thing that caught my eye was about this whole facial recognition software and how the city of San Francisco has banned it. It says no more facial recognition software. It's not going to be allowed in the city because you got to protect the citizens and their privacy. Yeah, there's a problem with that. It's already permeated the entire world. And, you know, you just want to, no, you can't do that. See, it's like when we put our photos up on Facebook. Right now, this video is being run through its servers, and they're recognizing my face, so they know that my face is my face, and it ties into my Facebook page. There we go. So it knows who I am, and it knows who you are when you post a picture, when you take a photo, because you'll see that little box appear around your face. And it says, can you name this person? So when your friends name you, guess what they're doing? They're doing facial recognition. And that goes to a database, so it makes it easier to spot you a little bit later on. So dear San Francisco, good try. Looks good, sounds good on paper, just not proper execution, because it's not stopping it. It's everywhere. Folks, license plate readers, I mean, they're already recognizing our license plates. And you see them. Those are those long rectangular cameras that sit in the back of the police cars and in some civilian cars. That's what they're doing. Those are license plate readers, and all they're doing is they're constantly hitting a database to see if that license plate pops up on the repossession list, stolen car list, stuff like that. So again, it is for your protection, but again, it's happening already. And guess what? You get caught up in that video too. If you're walking down or you're moving by your vehicle, you're going to get caught in that photo. I mean, it's everywhere. I don't even know where to begin. So again, profile pics, I talked about that. Next thing, Tesla. Tesla in China is not able to sell its vehicles. Well, again, is that the right market? They're going through a boom. And guess what they want to do? Yeah, that's right. Usually when there's a boom going on, we want those big, fancy, expensive gasoline burning fossil fuel burning vehicles. And it's just second nature for them to do that. So something to think about there, Tesla. Maybe you want to wait a little bit. Your numbers will go up. Apparently they sold like less than 5,000 on 35,000 or 350,000 that they made, or whatever. It's not happening. So again, watch out. One of my favorite actresses of all time, Felicity Huffman, took a deal. So again, looks like she's going to avoid it. But again, and when I said favorite actress of all time, it's just sarcasm. All right. Anyway, so that's what's going on a little bit there. China, Bitcoin, they're not too keen on currency, but they love the Bitcoin, and Bitcoin is bouncing around. So if you've ever thought about getting into Bitcoin, there should have been like 2 months ago. You just missed the boat on that one. And please, don't be like the sheep and ride the wave, because it's already falling. Like, it's going to come crashing and it's going to come falling, and you're going to lose money. Like that last batch, when Bitcoin was up to like $12,000, it was over 9,000, and it crashed. And then what? Exactly. People cried foul. They want their money back. I didn't know it was going to happen, folks. Those people that say they didn't know it was going to happen. It's just like those same people that buy houses with those subprime mortgages and then get caught up in the what's it called? Adjustable rate mortgage, where if it goes up, it goes up, but it can also go down. Guess what? It never went down. So guess who got? Yeah, that's right. They got and that's what they get. So don't be one of those people. Don't ride the wave. Write it out this time. Look at it. Monitor it. If you're really seriously thinking about investing in Bitcoin, I'm looking at it now. This time, I missed it the first time. That's fine. That's on me. But I'm really looking at it this time, and I'm going to monitor it and see what happens, see when it comes crashing, because that'll be the time when you start buying, because once it crashes, it comes back up. Same thing with stocks, bonds, mutual funds, anything that people invest in. It will ride, it will climb, and then everybody wants in, and they saturate the market, and then it's over. So what does this all have to do with leadership? I'll tell you what it has to do with leadership. Leaders need to know how to be calm. They need to know how to remain calm in any kind of stressful situation. And Bitcoin is going through it right now. Facial recognition is getting everybody all astir, all a buzz, but yet it's still around. Tesla making vehicles, not able to sell them, but they've got stockholders that are looking for answers. Well, guess what? It's going to happen. It's going to happen. But again, you've got to remain calm. That's like one of the number one traits that true multi-billion-dollar people have, is they know when to remain calm and they know when to get excited. So as a leader, you have to know when to remain calm, and you also have to know when to get excited, because it'll happen. You can get excited and you lose control, and then you've lost it at that point. Now you're just dumping money into the market because, oh, I should have ridden a wave, I should have gotten in early, let me give money. And guess what happens? So the same thing in any situation. The deal falls through, people get excited. It's like, no, remain calm. Write it out. It'll come back around, because if you're that good, you're that correct, you know what you're talking about, they'll eventually come back to you. And that's a lesson I've learned many times growing up and still growing up, that if you're good and you deliver exactly what you promise, and though it might be a little pricey, guess what? They're going to go and try the cheap guys, and then they're going to come crawling back to you, and then they'll pay your price. And why will they pay your price? Because they know exactly what you're giving them, and they know exactly what you deliver, and you do give it and you do deliver. There's no doubt about that. So it does happen. So again, remain calm. And that's this week's leadership lesson, is to remain calm. When everyone else around you is losing their head, you stay calm and you keep yours. Guess who comes out on top? That's right, the guy with the head on his shoulders, or the gal with the head on her shoulders. So whatever it is. So listen, it's Friday. I'm Dave. This is Let's Have a Chat. Let's have a chat about what's going on in Forbes.com, Forbes website, Forbes newsletter, whatever. And we're talking about being calm and remaining calm. So go out this weekend, do something. Don't just talk about it. Don't just say, oh, I'm thinking about this. No, go out and do it and see how that changes you. Just do it. It'll change you. Get out there. Do something. Don't just talk about it. That's nonsense. Do something. Make somebody proud. Make somebody happy. Make somebody say, hey, there's someone who actually walks their talk. Because anybody can do this all day long, but it's when you're out there hustling, grinding, and making it happen, that's when you change your life and everyone around you. Folks, I'm Dave Guerra. This is Friday. Have a great weekend. I will talk to you on Monday. We'll do sports and leadership, and between now and then, there's a lot of stuff going on. So keep your eye on the prize, and I will talk to you later. Have a great weekend.